Hello there, welcome to Armoured Warfare's mini PvP tournament. I'm your host S. McFadden, and I'm going to be commentating on the Group D matches. And as you can see, Lord of Noobs here has already set up the room for the Helft versus Love match, which hopefully should prove very, very interesting. I believe it's going to be on Reactor, as you can see down here in the left, and well, fingers crossed, we're going to be in for a fabulous evening of shooting and things going bang and other things going pop. Right then, the rules. Okay, there are 4 groups in this. Okay, just let me get them up here, and for some reason it's not letting me. That's always the same way, isn't it? Okay. Group D consists of CCCP, B10S, DRKS3, Helft, or whatever, Love and Force. And the countdown's begun, folks. Here we go. Good luck to both teams. We're on a 1-minute delay, by the way, in case you're wondering, just to stop stream striping. Stream striping? Steam sniping. Stream sniping, even. I'll get there eventually. It's going to be one of these evenings. I've got a little bit of news for you after this match. Ah, right. I didn't realise he was waiting for me. Okay, so he's pressed the magic button and apparently it's not going in. Ah, technology, don't you just love it? Do I have to set as ready? Ah. There we go. I knew I'd make at least one mistake this evening, and there it is. This is the first time I've actually commentated on any of these, so wish me luck here, boys and girls. Here we go. Helft versus Love. Helft, Lord of Noobs, Basilis 3, Gonorus, Myrmidonus, and Giankas. And Love have got Master of Puppets, Sylview, Moon Queen, Blackside, and Alec. Okay, this is interesting. 3 T-72As, Artie on the Helft team, and a little VBL, sorry. The VFMs, they've got 3 on Love. Here we go. Let's see where they're going to end up. This is a good map, in fairness. I'm particularly fond of those cooling towers, which for some reason are pumping out the smoke, yet you can still see through them at the bottom. Or shoot through them. Here we go. Okay, the VBL's off. Doing the spotting. It's going to be interesting to see if artillery in a game like this will actually work. We're going to follow the VBL for the moment, just to see how he copes with the onslaught. Most of Love are popping down this way to meet him. Okay, so he's going to hide behind that rock. Good luck on that one. Love, on the other hand, we've got 2 members here. We've got Sylview and Moon Queen. They're coming round here, hoping to spot something and possibly outflank. Oh, Artie's on them. Possibly. You saw that shot go past. They're being very, very careful. They're being backed up now by Master of Puppets and Blackside. No, Blackside's turned off. As yet, not too much happening. Though, they are starting to cap. Helft are starting to cap. Let's have a quick look. There they are, hiding behind the gasometer. Alaka and Blackside are heading towards that area. However, there's a bit of smoke to block them out. RT doing its job. However, they've been outflanked. Love have outflanked them. Lord of Noobs in the VBL is trying to do his best to give him a little bit of extra fire support. It's not working though. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Okay, there goes one. There goes two. Silvio and Master of Puppets have both scored nice hits. Basilisk 3 is on his own there. Oh, this is going to be painful. He's doing his best, but he just doesn't stand a chance here. He's completely surrounded. And there we go. Okay. Next up, Lord of Noobs. He's using the VBL's wonderful mobility to try and Junior Birdman his way out of there. However, the VFM is on him. And those VFMs are really great little light tanks. There's no two ways about it. Look at them go. A VFM squadron like this can really, really hurt. All that's left now is the artillery, the Pelmaria. It's just a matter of time, isn't it? Who's going to get that final shot in? They're being sneaky. There it is. It's done. That was very fast, very painful for Helft. There's no two ways about it. It's unfortunate, but there we go. That was fast. That was furious and quite ruthless, to be honest with you. Nice piece of flanking there by Love, going round the back of the map there. Yeah, that was beautifully done. It's going to be interesting to see if Helft change out of the artillery format, because it didn't seem to do them any good. An extra gun on the field, able to actually be manoeuvrable, would be very, very useful. Okay, let's have a look at the scores, shall we? Okay, how did that Pelmaria do? 929 damage. Somehow it spotted 3. I'm guessing that would be the 3 VFMs. Okay, that T-72A with Ganaros did 33 damage. VBL, quite nice. The highest damage doer in their side, 1,447 damage. However, over here on the Love team, look at that. Leo 2 AV, black side, 3,409 damage. Beautifully done. And that evil little VFM 5 squadron, really, really doing the job, doing the business. I would be surprised if they change that for the next match. I really, really would. Okay, that one's gone. Let's wait and see who is next, because I have no idea. Let's have a little look. I'm trying to find them here. BIOS versus B4D3. Okay, that's not going to be right, is it? Let's have a look. DRKS, the CZP. I think we're into round 2 already? Goodness, I would be very, very, very surprised. Let me have a quick look. Yes, that's Group D versus Group B. I was going to basically hold out and just follow the progress of one team, but that would seem to be a little bit too favoursome, wouldn't it? So, what have we got? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go for BIOS versus B43. At the moment, I think. Let's join this. Just have to ask a little bit. Let's wait and see what happens. Just looking at the team lineups here, there's more of these VFM 5s. Tricky. And they're not communicating. That's slightly worrying. Have to wait and see. And hello to Jerick, who's just called me a noob, and rightly so, and Bullet too. Hello, Bullet. Hope life is treating you good this Friday. Silence. Dear, 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 dear. I tell you what, oh, the match is already in progress, is it? Wow, they did not wait, did they? Leave lobby, I think. We'll go back down this way. Let's go back to the custom match. So by matches in progress, yeah, I think we may have to. Okay, so what have we got down here? Love versus B1OS. They're currently playing that. Tell you what, let's do another. Of course, knowing my luck, they probably already played their game. No. Observer status. That's better. Thank you. Ready? Okay. Excellent. Now I should be over here. So, interestingly, I have a little bit of Armoured Warfare news. The Wolf Pack is back up on sale. That's the Centauro 120, the Challenger 1, the Wiesel. Hang on a second. The Wiesel and, of course, the BMD4. The Wolf Pack is a great premium pack. I absolutely adore it. Let's have a quick look. I'll give you a quick rundown of the prices, just so you know. The BMD2, sorry, the BMD2 Wolf, 2,700 gold, and you get a 30% boost with it, and you get screenshots, which is nice. I don't think you get proper screenshots. 6,300 gold for the Centauro 120. Remember, these are fully done up level 5 crews. The Wiesel has another level 5 crew, 6,300. Remember, this is tier 7, another 30% boost. And the Challenger 1 Wolf. Oh, what a beautiful thing. 6,300 gold. It's on a 10% discount. And I'm not afraid to say it, the Challenger 1 is my favourite tank in the game. There's no two ways about it. I can't recommend the Wolfpack enough. They are so much fun. You can see I've got them down here. The Challenger 1 in particular is great simply because it's fully upgraded. It's a fully upgraded Challenger 1. Whereas, for example, the Chieftain Mark 6, the premium that's given away, it looks lovely. It's got camo nets on and everything else like that, but it's not as good as a fully upgraded Chieftain Mark 5. This Challenger 1 is fully upgraded, and it does the business. I love my Challenger 1. Possibly wrongly. I'm sure there's going to be people turning around and saying, no, don't. But there we go. Right, so what's happened to DRKS? Sorry, not DRKS. What's happened to Force? Force appears to have vanished. Has anyone seen them? We just don't know. Okay, any more official messages? Oh, Spishak is also going to be going to the official Armored Warfare Extreme of this. I'm official. I've got an official hat. Damn, I meant to do the whole evening without mentioning hats. That went wrong. Look at me being worried about that. Okay, have we actually got any of the results through? Let's have a quick look. Nothing at the moment. We're still in the group stage. The website. If I just reload the web page, you never know, we might get some results through. Depends whether they're doing that or not. Can't, fingers crossed. It's not like the teleprinter on a Saturday evening at the end of World of Sport, is it? Alright. No. It looks like the actual groupings now have been taken down. Which is slightly worrying. There we go. Finally. Here we go. Okay, so Group D. Love win and Helft have lost. This is the second match in Group D. And we're just basically waiting on it. Points difference. Well, Love have 1 point. Helft have -1, and I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. I wouldn't be at all surprised. Let's just wait and see. I wonder if Force knew they were playing this evening. Quick, somebody poke him with a stick. Okay, just checking a couple of things. We're still waiting on this. Now, it's about now that I should really play you some sort of Armoured Warfare video or something or other. That's not going to happen. They didn't give me one to play you. Which is a shame, really, because we could have sat here and mocked the amazing Russian accent that's been used. I think you're safe if you want to go and get yourself a nice cup of tea, by the way. Let's find out if anyone has actually seen Force. Tell you the rest of the results for the moment. Group D. Okay, B43 won, and B1OS lost. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, it appears we have a missing thing. The joy of live broadcasting, I don't know. Okay. The thing is, Rydek is probably this is interesting, isn't it? Okay, Will's here now. That's Will Toronto. Check of the brackets. Oh, that's quite amazing. Okay, we're in the wrong game. Right, okay, Lord News says Decar is 3. Okay, so, House versus Decar. Okay, yes. Let's join that. Do you know, I'm tempted to try and find something very slow and unmanoeuvrable, like, a bit like the Starship, and streaming that. Well, no, a slight bit of difference, but it would just amuse me. I'll just let them know. Okay, and now we wait for DRKS. There they are. What was it I was saying about not following one team? Haha. It's going to be interesting to see if Health play the same tactics that they did on the last match. It's also interesting to note that is interesting. They're playing. Yeah, they've kept that. They've kept it in there. No two ways about it. They've kept the arty piece in. Fascinating. What do we... Oh, someone's taken a Chieftain Mark 6, really? That is an unusual choice. I would have taken the Chieftain Mark 5, an upgraded one. However, he's going to look good. And we've got the VBL spotter, T72A. A Type 85-2M. Now that's going to be very interesting as well. Okay. Those Chinese tanks, they're not bad. It's only when you get to the top one that things start to get just a little bit penetratory. Is that a word? It is now. That very, very soft gunmantlet. However, going up the Chinese tree is... oh, it's a joy, quite frankly. The Russian tree is not too bad either. I seem to rather it was a T64. You know, you have to bounce a certain amount of damage to unlock the chieftain tree. I just sat in a T64, was it a T62, one or the other, and I just let things bounce off me left, right and centre. It was wonderful. It really, really was. Joyful. Okay, so we're waiting on one player for DRKS. Who apparently is going off to make a nice cup of tea. We'll have to wait and see. Give me 2 seconds, folks. Sorry about that, but I have a nose. Okay, some updated stuff. Love have now won 2 matches. B4, D3 have won 2. CCP and DRKS3 have only won 1 match each. B10S and Helft have lost 1 and won 1. And Paul Force, well, I don't think they've turned up. Because according to the website, they've lost every single match they were in. And some yet to be played. Here we go then. This is good. DRKS's last chap has turned up, which is always nice. It's useful. Good luck both sides. Countdown. This needs Thunderbird style music, if I'm honest with you. Of course, the joy of listening to this stream is you don't get to see me. Unlike my normal stream where I have a webcam on. Be grateful. I know I am. Here we go then. Helft versus DRKS3. I wonder what that stands for, out of interest. Have 2 matches under their belts. This is DRKS's second. Helft again going with the artillery. And I am intrigued about that Chieftain Mark 6 choice, I've got to admit. I'd love to know the thinking behind that. Here we go. Right. This is DRKS3's side of things. We're going to start here for the moment. Pull out a little bit more. And, well, wait and see what happens. Okay, they're their VBL. Kilmil Polat. Nope. Okay, you guys, what are you doing? Is it really your intention to just sit there? Come on. You need to move forward. Okay, Helft marching across into the centre island. I'm starting to feel quite sorry for this little VBL, if I'm honest with you. He's doing his best. He's got absolutely no backup. What are they doing? Okay. This is... frankly, this is going to be... odd. Okay, the 2 VBLs there, exchanging fire. Polat is behind cover. Lord Noobs, again, behind cover up there. Polat being hunted down. There's no 2 ways about it. He's down to just over half health. He's trying to run his way out there. Whether he's going to succeed, he's going to come back in. Oh, and he's gone. Basilisk 3 managing to get the kill shot there. What are they playing at? I wonder if they realised it was a capture the flag. They must have done, surely. They've already played 1 game in this match. Okay. YXLU moving up. Furhat using the Leopard 2AV's mobility to try and play catch-up. But they're making a big mistake. Starshell fired there by Helft's Palmaria. And look at them. They just have to sit there and wait. They can snipe them off as they come up. This, I think, has been a major mistake by DRKS. I'm sorry, but I really do think so. I have no idea what they're... T-72A there coming over. Again, more star shell. Very, very useful. Well, the cap's been stopped, but what's going to happen now is anybody's guess. There goes the cover. And it's nose to nose. It's going to... Who can get the best hits now? The thing is, the Palmaria will add just that little extra bit, which could help them. Lord Noob's there. He's taking his VBL. He's going to go and spot up that T-72A. Well, they've stopped the cap. There's that. Lord Noob's being probably very brave and... I wonder what he's up to. I'm not going to go and see. Let's stay on this for the moment. It's 1 kill each. However, I actually think... Well. Health to losing it. They were in such a commanding position. Perhaps there was method to DRKS's madness. No two ways about that. Well, yeah, you can light it up as much as you like, but one VBL on its own is not going to be able to do a huge amount of help. It is. It's going to have to be. Let's very quickly. Let's go and see what Lord Noobs is up to. He's got that T-72A after him. Sorry, Leopard 2AV. I do apologise. He's hiding? Really? Now, is he just trying to break contact and come from a different angle? What is he up to? Because he's leaving the Palmaria to spot for itself. Lord Noob's over there, down by the cooling towers. This has suddenly become a very, very interesting match. And has not played out how I ever thought it would. Trying to keep everyone in shot here. This is fascinating. Fur hat. Fur hat. Sorry. He's not going to be fooled. He knows Lord of Noobs is going to come at a different angle. He's tried to put 2 and 2 together and work out just where. And I should imagine Lord of Noobs has already been spotted. I don't know. Is he within spotting range? That's the interesting thing. Is he? Is he managing to spot properly for the Palmaria? The thing is, the T-72A, Gunter's T-72A there, it's in fairly good cover. Now then, can Lord Noobs get a shot on him? And no, there we go. He's moved. He's realised. Oh, that was close. Lord Noobs must be within spotting range. There's no two ways about it. It's hard to tell. Need some sort of grid system. Okay. Gunter is moving to try and not be... try and not be nailed down. Do you know this one's going to go to the edge? And that's it. Okay, they've decided to stop trying to cap. They're going to hunt down Lord of Noobs. Best of luck with that, mate. I'm going to be honest with you. T-72A versus VBL when it comes to manoeuvrability. He's trying to cut him off. One shot is all it'll take, and he's blown it. Is he going to do it? It's looking hopeful for him. He's getting... Oh, and he's gone. Damn. The poor little... I'm sorry, I'm British. I root for the underdog. They're not going to go for the Palmaria by the look of it. Or are they? Okay, so Leopard 2AV. Furhat is going to cap, and it looks like Gunter is going to go looking for the Palmaria. To be honest with you, my friend, I shouldn't bother. Just go and sit down in the cap, have a nice cup of tea. I'm not sure. I think possibly the Palmaria has used all his star shell. He's moving. Interesting. Are we going to get a shotgun arty situation here? He's got the time to do it if he really pushes it. Let's see. Then again, no, I doubt it. He's got too far of a distance to go. He's probably thinking he's being hunted down. And he's just having a bit of fun by the look of it. Okay. So, there we go. I think we can safely say, ooh, this could end up being a draw. I've just seen the countdown timer. They don't have time to... It's going to be a draw. They don't have time to cap. They're blowing it. As long as Palmaria can stay away from them and... Yeah. No, I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. You have not got time to get down there and kill him. You've got 14 seconds. You should have made that happen before. Well, now this is interesting. He's got 2 seconds. That's it. It's a draw. And we've got a little sound bug there. I think I can hear VBL gunfire. Or I just get that normally anyway. So what happens in this situation? Interesting. Well, we'll find out. Some more results. CCP, well, Soviet Union, I think we're just going to call them that. 2 wins, Love 2 wins, B4D3, 2 wins and a loss, DRKS, a win and a draw, B1OS, loss and a win, Health, a loss, a win and a draw. Let's have a look at the scores. Well, on DRKS, the Leo 2AV, that's his Furhat, did 2,152 damage, killed 1. 2 assists and 3 spots. Had to repair up at one point there. Gunter there. He got 1,632. 2 kills. And the Palmaria, the arty, managed to survive it. That, I am going to admit, I'm quite surprised at the outcome of that. There's no two ways about it. I was not expecting that. I honestly thought that DRKS had blown it by not sending their troops in first. I really, really did. But no, apparently not. I'm not sure what the thinking about that was, but it worked. It really did work. Numerically, they had the advantage right at the end. Except they blew it when it came to the game timer. So, who can tell, quite frankly? So, what is next? Let's have a little look. We have BIOS versus DRK3. I think what we're going to do is we're going to join that. Yeah, that was a very odd game. That's going to be running through my head for quite a while. A game that just did not go any way near the place I thought it would. So, BIOS versus DRKS3. BIOS have lost one, they've won one. DRKS3 have won one and tied one. Let's make sure I can get this. I've got to admit, this is very satisfying watching these matches. Someone poking. Ah, there's Fur Hat. They're keeping the same lineup, it seems, as they had in the previous match. And I've forgotten how to spell thanks. Okay, so BIOS, they've got a VBL, they've got a Stingray, interesting, VFM5 and two Leo 2AVs. It's interesting to note that a lot of teams are relying on manoeuvrability rather than anything else. And I'm still puzzling about that Chieftain Mark 6 choice. I'm going to be honest with you. Yep, that last game is going to be percolating through my head for quite some time, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. Zwaizalu asking for a minute. Fair enough. Okay. Well, this is a laid-back tournament. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist it there. As for the Soldiers of Fortune event, which was due to take place this week, that has been delayed until after update 0.16. There's some new game mechanics being introduced, including the shotfall mechanic, and they want that to bed in. They want the teams to get used to it before anything else. And then the tournament will take place. There's some nice prizes up for that. This gives you a chance to form your own team and to register at armouredwarfareleagues.com. All the rules there, you can register your team. And Microbe there, having his cigarette. That's who we're waiting on. No pressure, mate. Quick look to see how the rest of the matches are going. They're ticking over. Looks like B4D2 have not shown. That's up in Group A. Group B is chugging along quite nicely. Some definite winners coming out there. If I'm honest with you, this Group D is the one where it's not that certain. So the countdown's in progress. Good luck to both teams. And quite frankly, I'm fascinated to know what DRKS are going to do this time. Will they pull that same little stunt that they pulled last time? Oh, hello, we've got an expeditionary tank turn up. Interesting. Very interesting. Strange choice, I'm going to be honest with you, but then again we've got a Chieftain Mark 6. So people are obviously using this to see how these tanks perform in tournaments. Well, I'm guessing that anyway. So, here we go. We are on the BIOS's side of the map. As usual, I'll start with this side. I'm probably going to end up following a VBL over to the centre. It'll be interesting, like I say, to see what DRKS start to do, because they've got no VBL this time. Interesting. They chucked in XM1, I think. So, let us follow poor little Dev Red as he chugs his way over to that central island. Okay, looks like that DRKS have decided no, they do need to go forward at the start of a match, which is nice. Let's follow this VBL for the moment, see what he's going to see. Stingray over there. Okay, Alistair 40. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Altair 40. Ah, a Forbidden Planet fan. Okay, so they're just skirting the ridge there. The brow of that hill. Who's going to make that first little claim? Let's quickly go over and see. What are they doing? They're doing it again. Look at them. They're just sitting there. This is a fascinating tactic. We've seen it work once. Will it work again? They send one tank out, in this particular instance the Type 85-2M with Zylu. I'm imagining it's to try and make contact, to try and make a feint move, basically. Looky Loo, I'm over here, and the rest of the team aren't. He's a Judas goat. Hung out to dry, but for a reason. However, look, they've got their expeditionary tank. BIOS have the expeditionary tank stuck at the back. Is he going to be sniping? Apparently so. Okay, he's been spotted. The Leopard 2 AV Ice. Julian is coming down to take him on. And there they go. They're starting to move. DRKS3 are starting to move. They've done it again. Their feint has worked. He's fired smoke. Is he backing off? He is. Possibly too little too late, but it doesn't matter. There's some serious tactics at play here with DRKS. And look at him, the expeditionary tank has got eyes on. There, he's done his job though, because over here, this enables DRKS to get into position without having to worry about the others meeting up at the same time. Live View in BIOS's expeditionary tank is making a move on the other flank. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? There's no two ways about it. Okay, they've got three. They've got four in the cap. Is that going to be enough to? No, no, it isn't. However, depends how quick or how cautious. Look at them. They've gone the wrong way. Oh, they've changed. They're on their way. Superb tactics there by DRKS3. There's no two ways about it. I appreciate sneaky. I really appreciate sneaky. Anybody who knows my tactics of the freelance peacekeeping agency will know I appreciate sneaky. So it's cap, circle, scrap. Keep one in, send the two out. And he's gone. Okay, yeah, I thought the expeditionary tank would take out Kmi Polat in his XM1. However, have they been outplayed? There is a chance they left it too little too late, and they have. Quite simply, they got outplayed. Superb tactics there from DRKS3. But BIOS worked well to pull that back. There's no two ways about it. They did very well indeed. Have a look at the results screen. They can't keep relying on that tactic though. Word will get out. It might be alright for tonight, but... So, DRKS3, they've won one, they've tied one, they've lost one. BIOS, 1-2, lost one. And, well, the Leo 2AV there on BIOS did 3,001 damage. It's a very precise figure, isn't it? 5 spots, 2 loads of repairing, 3 kills. Nice little match there for him. And in fairness, DRKS3, not much damage done at all. Plenty of spotting, but that's it. It's a nice tactic if it works. Okay, let's leave this and see what our next match is going to be. And if I'm honest, the only right, so Love versus CCP is already in action. Well, there's nothing there at the moment. If you want to know what the point standing is at the moment, Love and CCP are both top of Group D. With 2 points. Sorry, I make a mistake there. I'm trying to read the thing wrongly. Okay, Love are at the top at the moment. They've got a points, 6 points. B4D3, 5 points, along with B1 BIOS, 5 points again. CCP, 4 points. DRKS3, 3 points, along with Helft. And of course Force are out of the tournament. So Love doing very well indeed. They've tied 2 and won 2. Interesting stuff. No two ways about it. We've still got games to go though. Just checking for a message from Rydek there. Okay, this is good. So, who is the next match? Interesting. Love are playing CCP at the moment. That'd be a match I'd love to be viewing, I've got to admit. But, well, there we go. Well, the Bars versus DRKS3 match, that's gone. They should disband that. Okay, I'm not entirely certain what's going on. I'm going to be blunt here. They've just played 14 19? Goodness me. I'm just going to pop back in here just to time to disband the room. Invalid match info. Well, of course. Thank you so much for telling me that. DRKS versus DRKS2. I'm having some practice there. Nice to see a battalion doing that. Right, well, I'd go and have a nice cup of tea, somebody, if I were you, because it doesn't look like we've got any Group D matches appearing at the moment. None that I can see, anyway. Interesting. I wonder where people have gone, unless they're taking 5. This has been a fascinating evening, I've got to admit. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. And I hope that you are too, Jarek. Now, it's about now that I'd like to give you a demonstration match. That's not going to happen. Okay, looks like love. Right, they're still playing. Just popped in there to Discord. Find out what's going on. Armoured unit of Shad. Fair enough. Have a quick look at the other groups. Slowbots RSOP in Group A is joint leader with 3 wins. CZP is on the same as 6 points, 3 wins but a loss, so they played 1 more game. Group B, Dose, are 4 for 4 on 8 points. Looks like they're going to be the ones to beat. And Tengeri something or other, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. They are second in Group B with 6 points. They've won 3. Group C, RSOP have won 3. They're on 6 points. Second place is Hype on 4 points. 1, 2, lost 1. And I've already told you about Group D. CCP have won 3. They're in joint first place with Love, which I find a bit odd, but there we go. Have we got anything else here from Group D? No, nothing. Okay, well. Folks, go and make yourself a nice cup of tea. Nothing much is happening at the moment. I'm almost tempted to myself. But you know what will happen as soon as I clear off. Talking of Rydek, I should point this out, there is actually an interview with him on the Armoured Warfare website, aw.my.com. Rydek is basically one of the more valued community members. I laugh. I'm allowed. Have a read about that. It's going to be very interesting. Don't forget that over the next 4 weekends, you're going to be able to enjoy a 100% bonus to both PvP and PvE reputation. Is that reputation and income, or just reputation? Shall we have a little look? No, just reputation income. So it's just reputation. That's a shame. Could have done with some more money. Okay, still nothing happening there. the the Group D match has finished. B4 D3 have won 3. They've lost 1 and drawn 1. CCP are second with 6 points. B4 D3 are on 7 points. And Love are in joint second place. Bios and Helft, they're on 5 points and 3 points respectively. DRKS 3 on 3 points. Let's have a look. Anything happening at the moment for Group D for the next games? Nothing. If I hide games in progress, that might make life a little bit easier. I doubt it, but there we go. Again, I like to show you videos and this, that, and the other. I can't, as I don't have any. This is what a talk show host is like. They just have to sit here and fill air. B4D don't cret match. Okay. I shall be back in just 2 seconds. In the meantime, enjoy this little Photoshop montage from the first series of Doctor Who. And we're back. Sorry, I was just blowing my nose there. Okay. That can't be the end of it, surely. They haven't all played the same number of games. There's got to be CCC, PPP, and Health have got one to play, surely, I'm guessing. Yep, not sure. Again, keep an eye on armouredwarfareleagues.com. There's all sorts of little tournaments being announced, and there are some good prizes. There's no two ways about it. Let's see if I can find what the prizes are for this particular tournament. Here we go. Give me PvP tournament. Solstice, Friday night mini registration. Worldwide mini PvP tournaments. There we go. Okay, Friday nights. Over the next 4 weeks, every Friday evening. Okay. Prizes are as follows. First prize, it's a WZ 1224 and 1,000 gold for every member of the winning team. Second prize, BWP1M Puma, 500 gold. And third place, Chieftain Mark 6 plus 500 gold. If a player already owns the vehicle, they'll be awarded 1 million credits instead. Which, you know, nothing to sneeze at about that. So you can still register. There are 3 more weeks of this. And it does seem worth it. Because quite frankly, it's 5 versus 5. It's a lot of fun. 10-minute limit to it. And obviously we're going to use Discord, which is what we're doing at the moment. Except no one appears to be answering. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come out and I'm going to come back in just as a way of refreshing it, just in case. BIOS versus Health. That sounds right, doesn't it? BIOS versus Health. Let's do it. Let's join that. It should have brackets around it. It doesn't. However, we'll give that a shot for the moment. Interesting. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on this, but I don't think it's the one we're going to need. I'm not so certain. I'm going to leave the lobby for a second, I think. No, cancel. Just going to leave this particular game. Alright, I'm not going to do that. You see, the actual official games should have brackets around them. I think that probably will end up being the official game, but it's early days yet. Slowbots RSOP, I have just won another match against Delicious. That's second and third place match for Group A. I am still waiting to see when the next match is going to kick off. My apologies for the delays here. This is known as dead air in radio circles or broadcasting circles, and I'm trying to fill it with as much gobbledygook as I can come up with. As a result, I'm going to have a swig of water. Yeah, I know it's water, it's not tea, but I can't really go away and make a cup of tea then come back again. Well, there's Health. They're playing CCP at the moment. I wonder how that match is going. That would be interesting to see. Health, fifth place, CCP, are in second place. Oh, the Soviet Union, sod it, I'm going to call them that. Soviet Union versus Health. Health. I do wish they'd not do that with their names. Oh dear. It'll be interesting to see how that match is going. I'm not going to go in there. Just wait and see. I think possibly. I'm just looking here. That's going to be 4 matches each from both of those. So it's going to be CCP versus DRKS3 as well, I think. If I can get that game, I think I will, because CCP are quite good. B4D3, well, the top of Group D at the moment. However, they've played all their matches. So, It's down to CCCCP are probably, if I'm honest with you, because they're going to claim the RKS 3, the odds are in the favour of the Soviet Union. Can't believe I meant to say that. They could end up as top of Group D, the winner of Group D. It'd be interesting to see how they do up against Helft. They're going to have to wait for the result of that match before we can do anything else. And as a result, I am going to go and make a nice cup of tea, because quite frankly, I need it. Tell you what, I'm back. Okay, I have a nice cup of tea, which quite frankly is very, very important to me. Looks like CCCP versus Helft is still going. We're going to quickly do this to refresh just in case. Don't think we need to, but there we go. No, it's finished. It has finished. Right next to doing this one. Oh, all three of us? Really? Well, this is going to be interesting. Seriously, this is going to be fascinating, because I think this is going out on the official stream as well. I could be wrong. I know I shouldn't laugh, but there we go. What would be useful is some sort of refresh button on the custom match thing. Right then, a cup of tea. Slurp. So, BIOS. Stick with the VBL Stingray. They stick with the same combination as in the last match. Helft. Going heavy. T72As all down the line, except for Lord Noobs, who's sticking with his VBL. Okay. Let's wait and see. Once again, we will start with the VBL. This is Dev Red. Now, without DRKVS or whatever it is, DRKS wasn't it? DRKS3. Without them, I'm expecting this to be a bit of a headbutting one. It could be very quick indeed, or it may not be. We just don't know. He's off. Okay, looking at that map. Yep, no one's staying back. DevRev is going out onto the southern flank by the look of it. Well, the southern side of the map, certainly. Let's have a quick look at Helft. They're heading straight for that cap circle. Interesting. Their VBL, Lord of Noobs, he's gone up into what looks to be his favourite position up there, overlooking the cap circle. It'll be interesting to see if the two VBLs can exchange fire. Helft again going for the flanking manoeuvre. Or are they? No. No, they're not. Now that worked quite well last time. Okay, BIOS sneaking around. However, they've been spotted. They must have been spotted. There's no two ways about it. Here we go. Or not, as the case may be. He's backing off. Interesting. There's Stingray at the back, probably in some form of overview situation. DevRed opening fire. Gyankas, I think that's his name. It is hard to tell. Okay, looks like people are a little bit scared to make that first move. Devret is definitely trying to get some hits on Gyankas. He's not been successful. He hasn't penetrated yet. Come on, ladies, stop dancing. Start making tanks go pop. And there we go, we've started. And that's it. We're backing off, we're going to reload. We're going to wait and see. Oh, interesting. Countess has gone up on top of the hill. He's going to be taking it on with Liviu, sorry. Bios disengaging slightly there. Blasting out smoke. Whilst that's going on, I just want to quickly take you down here to Devrev's battle with Giantus and Lord of Noobs. It's 1 VBL versus... Oh, well it was anyway. However, it's now the Stingray and Lord of Noobs. We're going to let those guys up at the circle, slug it out a little bit. Let's look at this more personal thing. Both VBLs now out of the game. Numerically, BIOS have the advantage. They've also got the diversity of tanks there. And it seems to have worked for them. It does seem to have worked for them. Okay, there's just Giantus's T-72A. Is he... What's he going to do? He's obviously got no one spotting for him. It was a nice idea from Helft, but diversity sometimes, in fact most times, let's face facts, is up. He's stuck. Diversity really is the way to go. And there we go, BIOS win. Quite conclusively there, I think. There's no two ways about that. Right, we'll have a little look at the scores in a second. That was a very, very interesting game. I'm going to be blunt, it really was. And I'm going to have a swig of tea. I've got a feeling 3 people streamed that match. Okay, so BIOS, look at that. They only lost DevRed in their VBL. Some nice damage done here by the 2 Leos. And, well, Helft, it just didn't happen for them, did it? They thought, we'll take out the heavies, we'll be united, and it just did not work, which is a shame. What a shame. Anyway, that was a fun match. There's no two ways about it. How has that changed the league? Has the league even been updated yet? Very possibly. CCCP now are on top with 8 points. They've played for, they've won for. This is Group D, I should point out. B4D3 and BIOS now are joint second place with 7 points each. Love are in 4th place with 6 points. DRKS3 is on 5. Health are on 3. Really? Can I get in there? Versus B4D3. Yeah, we'll go for that. Looks like Health there have decided to change their lineup. They spread it out a little bit. Health 6th place, Iron Group D, and B4D3 they're in 2nd place. They need 1 point to equal the Soviet Union. Shaved Dwarf, really? That's one thing I love about online games, the names you see. I used to have a great fun down in World of Warcraft, just sitting in Stormwind watching the guild names go past. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, looks like B4D3 are on their last match for this group anyway. And as they're saying, Shaved Dwarf is saying it's fun so far. Yes, yes it was. It's been a lot of fun. I honestly thought I was going to be a bag of nervous wrecks. I've done this too many times, not commentating on games, but radio and podcasts and this, that and the other, so I'm cool and fruity. Just say a quick thank you to them. Okay, so waiting for 2 players on B4D's team. Lord of Noobs. Yeah, go on, Lord of Noobs. I'll accept. I'm nice like that. Okay, so we are just waiting on the 2 players from B4D3. Hi Will, sorry mate, only just seen that, sorry. And hi Rydek as well. We are waiting on 2 players from B4D3. They've possibly gone out to make a nice cup of tea. I know I've got one. Ah, there's Larry78. That VFM5 is quite popular, I've noticed, and I can understand why. It's the manoeuvrability of it is amazing. As long as you've got your heavy tanks there as well, the VFM can really run rings around the opposing team. Oh, hello, we've changed to a Stingray there. Helft have basically swapped out 2 of their T-72As. They brought them some Leo 2 AVs. I should imagine giving them a bit more manoeuvrability, a little bit more choice. Lord Noobs is staying with his VBL, something I think he's done for the entire tournament, if I'm honest with you. We're still waiting on 1 player there for B4D3. Suspense is killing me, quite frankly. Tea, it's good for all that ails you. Someone using the RDF/LT tank. Now that's got an amazing rate of fire to it. It's also quite nippy. I personally am going to be interested to see how it performs. There's no 2 ways about it, I really am. The light tanks are certainly making their presence felt in this game. Okay, looks like B4D3 even has seriously guys, come on, come up with easy to pronounce names. They're all here now, so just need them to ready up and we can go into the match. 3 VFM5s there on B4D3's team. A Stingray, and they're playing all lights. That's fascinating. They're going to rely on manoeuvrability. Okay, I am looking forward to seeing how this works out. That's one of the things I've been enjoying about this tournament. watching the tactics, seeing how they unfold, seeing how various teams adjust their lineup. It's yeah, fascinating stuff, quite frankly. There's no two ways about it. Hello, Melange. Yes. Oh dear, they've lost one. There are actual rules for a dropped connection. I'm pretty sure there are. I'm pretty sure I remember remembering that. Words, I does not do them well. There's no two ways about it. Actually, I'm a she, but I'm not even going to. I'm not going to go into that here. Where is Mod? Okay, Rydek and Will are both here. Guys, could you just stick your nose in a minute's time and let them know that I'm cool? Give me 2 seconds, folks. I will be right back. In the meantime, have this rather wonderful picture. And back again. Okay, here we go. Good, that's finally been sorted out. I need a hat. I really do need a hat to tell them. Don't say anything, boys. Seriously. Okay, the countdown has started. I'm fascinated to see how this light... 14 to 1? What? I'm fascinated to see how this light tank lineup would be. Hello, hang on, they've cut out. For B43 is going to work out. He's not readied up. What's he up to, Tomcat? And Shaved Dwarf has now. Ah, right, okay. Let's try that again. B4D3 obviously taking it quite seriously. Not surprising, they're second at the moment. Quick update whilst the countdown's on. The Soviet Union, CCCP, are now very much at the top of Group D with 10 points. B4D3 are playing for second. They're currently joint second with BIOS. Be interesting to see how this match works out for them. Here we go. It'll be a loading screen. I was just trying to make it sound exciting. It is exciting. Trust me, once it kicks off, as you probably have already noticed, it's really quite wonderful. Fascinating. An entire team of light tanks up against 1 AFV and 4 MBTs. It's nice to see Health have actually adjusted their makeup there, getting rid of 2 of the T-72As, bringing in the 2 Leo 2 AVs. We're going to start off again on this side we going to have a feint at all? Possibly around the western edge, well, northwestern edge of the Isle. Who knows? They're going straight down though. B4, D3, as I said, second in Group D at the moment, so they know what they're doing. Let's just keep an eye on the two RDFs. They're quick, they're nimble, and my word, can they fire out the damage. Okay, so B4, D3 have split onto two flanks there. Remember, they're running entirely on light tanks today. They're going around the northeastern or the northern side of the island. The RDF's getting into spotting positions by the look of it. Let's nip over here. Northern Noob's VBL up the top there as always. Are they going to progress any further? No, they're not. They're coming back. Quick look around here. Yep, have to split into three groups. They've got the spotter VBL, the two 72As edging forward, and the Leos at the top of the map there. Okay, let's put some pressure on. That's what they're obviously saying. However, it looks like it's going to be... This is interesting. They're using the light tanks in an interesting way, a good way. They're staying back and they are sniping, using their maneuverability to just reposition themselves. Larry's off. They're going to go around this way, unfortunately. They are going to get spotted by Lord of Noobs. There's no two ways about that one. However, they are trying to outflank. It's not going to happen. They will have been spotted. They do need to take out Lord of Noobs VBL. It's not likely at the moment. He's in a good position there. However, now that is interesting. Health have decided to commit their troops over there. It doesn't look like B4D3 have managed to score any penetrating hits so far on the cap circle. And quite frankly, Merrick, you are playing, well, you're playing with fire there. I'm going to be blunt. You are just a light tank. As a distraction, that will work. Look behind you, Helft. There is an RDF who will be pumping that damage out as soon as he gets into position. Where are they off to now? Interesting. They're all trying to close down. Somewhat foolishly, I don't know. But look, how's he doing? Is he going to get anywhere? He's got four on him. There's no two ways about it. And the cap's been reset. He's gone. Right, okay. So let's zip back over this way. This is their chance to get rid of Gankus, and they've done it. It's not as easy for health as I thought it might be. Going up with a squadron of light tanks, they need to take out Lord of Noobs. And it looks like Shave Dwarf is going to go and try and do that. Or possibly not. No, he's getting position on those three. Lord Noobs, they're providing covering fire. And of course, up against light tanks, he's not going to have much trouble penetrating. Interesting to note that no one is using any missile carriers in this game. Even the VBL, they're using the cannon. Lord Noob's, of course, gone. Red Shade Dwarf has got him. So it's 4 light tanks versus 2 heavy tanks. And quite frankly, I think we know where this is going to go. B4D3 there, showing why they're second in Group D at the moment. I don't think they're going to end up top after this. They might be joint first with CCP. I'll have to look at the point situation in a moment. Beautifully done. Obviously, showing just how good light tanks are in a tournament situation. It's a different thing when you're playing random battles. You don't have the teamwork, you don't have the communication. But in a situation like this, when I should imagine you're all on the TeamSpeak server, you're listening, you're doing as you're told, and it's just working out really well for them. Let's have a look at that. Look at this, folks. Look at the differences here. Okay. They wiped out Helft. They lost 1 VFM, Tomcat. And he was a sacrifice. It's fairly obvious he was a sacrifice there. Their damage scores are wonderful. 2,899 being the top one by Shade Dwarf. Excellent play there by B4D3. There's no two ways about it. Right, what is happening here on the custom match situation? That was an excellent little thing. Okay. I would have thought B4D3. They're still showing 7 points. They've won 3, they've lost 1, they've tied 1. CCCP, however, have steamrolled everybody. Played 5, won 5. They really are going to be the ones to watch out for. There's no two ways about it. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm just going to quickly scroll up and see. Oh, then again, RSOP. They've played on Group C. They've played 6. They've won 6. And on Group B, Tengeri something or other played 6, won 6, and Dose have played 6 and won 5. Group A, Slowbots RSOP played 6, won 6. CZP played 6, won 5. So, interesting. It's CCCP versus BIOS, and the match is in progress. Nuts. We need a refresh button for this. They really do need to put a refresh button in. Okay, so B4D3 have still got 1 match to play. Unless that was it. And it has not been updated. I'll have to wait and see. This has been a fascinating evening. It really has. Watching how the different tanks perform in a situation like this. A proper organised battle. So much more intense than ordinarily random PvP. Highly enjoyable. Right, so we are now waiting to see. Will is typing on Discord. We're now waiting to see what is going to happen. Group D nearly finished. Thank you. We'll come back in again just to double check. Oh, I'd love to know what's going on with CCCP versus BIOS. I really would. I think well, BIOS are third. CCCP are first, and they've won every match that's been against them. So interesting stuff, no two ways about it. Again, time for you guys to go and have a nice cup of tea as we wait for the next match to be set up. I'm not sure which matches I am going to be covering. I have a feeling that I'll be covering possibly the winners from Group C playing the winners from Group D. That would make sense. It may not be that. I have to wait and see what I'm told. Group D, they're hanging behind everyone else. The other groups have all played their matches. However, there are still 2 matches to go in Group D. One of them's being played at the moment. That's Soviet Union versus BIOS. So we're now waiting for B4D3 versus Health, which we did actually see. Ah, there we go. It's updated. Lovely. Okay, so we're waiting for the result of CCCP versus BIOS. And I'm very much looking forward to that. Can BIOS stop CCCP from getting the clean slate? We're going to have to wait and see. Until the second round of matches starts now, I will not be streaming a match until that happens. And we've got to wait for this CCCP BIOS match to finish before we know everyone that's going forward. So seriously, take 5, guys. Go and enjoy yourselves. I'm going to sit there. Oh, it's gone. It's happened. CCCP have a clean slate, 6 wins on 6 matches. BIOS lost that one. They come 3rd in the group, 7 points. B4D3 come 2nd with 9 points. But CCCP, they're now on 12 points. They advance to the semi-finals. So, I now wait to find out just who I'm going to be going for. CCCP there, the winners of Group D. And quite frankly, I haven't managed to cover a single one of their matches. So, we have to wait and see now who's going to play who. Trust me to pick the wrong matches. I don't know. It's interesting to note. Each group winner has won all 6 of their matches. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. They've just steamrolled the opposition. Dose in Group B came close with 10 points to Tengary's 12. They only lost the 1 match, and that would have been against their group leaders. And again, CZP in Group A lost against Slowbot's RSOP. The group leaders, well, the group winners indeed. Whereas Group D wasn't quite as clear-cut as that, neither was Group C. So, now we wait. We wait to see what's going on. Let me just ask what time. Okay. Some sort of refresh button would be good, because this doesn't automatically refresh, I have noticed. Either that, or I'm very old and very stupid. Answers, please, on a postcard too. I've got to admit, I do feel sorry for B4D3. It was an interesting experiment with those light tanks, and it nearly worked for them. It really did nearly work for them. Same with DRKS3. Their tactics of holding back at the start and sending one team member forward. It threw me, I'll say that much, and I think it threw Helft as well. Was it Helft? Helft or Love? I can't remember which team it was. You're going to have to scroll back on this one to have a look. Yeah. If you'd like to actually see just what the groupings are like, here we are. There's Group A. As you can see, Slowbots steamrollering and CZP coming in behind them, only losing the one match. Group B, similar tale with Dose losing their match to the group winners. Group C, slightly different. RSOP, again steamrolling the opposition, but second place was a little bit up in the air for a little bit. And with Group D, the Soviet Union there steamrollering this. Interesting stuff. Again, just to show you, the Wolf Packs are back on sale. I cannot recommend them enough. I love my Challenger. The Weasel is fun. The Centauro is evil, quite frankly. And this thing just flies around like a loony. I can't recommend the Wolf Packs enough. Weekend reputation bonus. It's 100% over the next 4 weekends. Do it. Basically, play over the weekends. Get those tanks up. And also, you might at some stage want to read the community interview with somebody called Rydek. I think I pronounced that right. Can't be important. So, there we go. Let's take that back off. Go here. Has anything happened? Yes, it has. We are going to actually go and join this. Rydek, you beat me to it. Communication, Rydek, just saying. Alright, let's leave out that. Let's let Rydek do that one. Yep. And we will try and get the other one, which is RSOP. Join. Okay, looks like there's quite a few people who are now getting in on this. One thing I like about the tournament, well, one of the things I like about the tournament, quite simply, is the good-natured behaviour. It's so different from random matches. This shows how good a community can be. It brings out the best in people, it really does. Okay, I wonder who's going to win this one. They have both won 6 matches on their groups. Gonna have to wait and see. Hello, Spishak. I know you can't hear me. Don't worry, I'm saying hello to you anyway because I'm nice. Bet you ain't got tea, mate. Ooh. Really? A Ploppy and a Challenger R2-D2? I don't think so somehow. Terminator, on the other hand, is a very interesting choice, and I look forward to seeing how that copes. I'm very fond of the Terminator in PvE, and I think I've played one game with it in PvP. It can dish out the punishment, it can also take it. Okay, so Slowbot's there. Hang on. They've got 2. This is going to make life bloody difficult for me. Which team is which? Which one's Slowbots and which one's 5vs5? I think I'm going to have to ask. Okay, so tactical nuke. They are the Slowbots. Good. Now I know what I'm talking about. That expeditionary tank rearing its head again. He's taken out the Terminator as well. That's gone. The O2AV is becoming a very popular tank in this as well. The O2AV and the VFM5. Countdown started. Here we go. Final 10 seconds. Yep, definitely a battalion thing. This should be good-natured. Actually, it's all been good-natured, quite frankly. Here we go then. Let's get to that loading screen. Double check what they're playing with. Slowbots taking the expeditionary tank out. Two of VFM5s, which have proven their worth. There's no two ways about that. And Leo 2AV. Again, popular. This is what it's boiling down to, it seems. The Leo 2AV and the VFM5. Simply for the manoeuvrability. That appears to be the way forward if you are going to be playing PvP in tournament modes. Of course, it all depends on what tier you're playing, this being tier 6 maximum. Great. We have a guild match. This is going to be a giggle. Here we go then. Let's follow these two VFM Mark 5s. Going towards the bridge. RSD3 is advancing. Okay, so Slowbots, they're going to take the north side of the island. Draco there, or Darroch, sorry, I do apologise, in the expeditionary tank, trying to get to a spotting position. And this could start getting a little messy very quickly. The VFM, I think, has the advantage in manoeuvrability over the expeditionary tank. But they are currently just manoeuvring to try and get that position they need to open fire, and first blood to the expeditionary tank. There's no two ways about that. It started off in the cap circle. They are positioning themselves. Here we go. They seem to be trying to track down, sort of chase down that expeditionary tank, which has left that northern flank slightly open. There's no two ways about it. They're determined to get that. There's a little battle going on at the top of... Whoops. The top here. They're chasing down those two. Is that going to be wise to do it straight away? Possibly. It's saving their flank. It really is. Okay. It's one each. One VFM5 has destroyed another. Okay, it's Leo 2AV. over here, it's really kicked off. And it does look like, and for the life of me, I cannot remember the other team's thing. But they are going to slaughter it. Second RSOP team, not Slowbots at all. Possibly Slowbots shouldn't have called themselves that, because look what's happening to them. They've been completely wiped. There it is. Very quick, very painful, very nasty, and beautifully done. There's no two ways about that. So they're through now. And I think we're going to the final. I think. If I've done my maths right. Final's slightly different, which I will show you about in a moment. Quick look at that. Here we go. Again, very, very decisive indeed. Slowbots got wiped. It's a shame, but there we go. That's how it happens. Well done to 5vs5. And I should imagine there's going to be a lot of banter about that one. Now, let's just bring up the web page here and go up to final stage. As you can see, it's the first stage here is going to be Slowbots versus Tenegri and RSOP versus t'other one. So, let's see what we can find here, shall we? Wait, give me my custom match thing. Thank you. They're in game already. Goodness me. Quick look at the time, if you're wondering what it is. That's a relative measurement. Okay, it is 9 PM UK time, 10 PM on mainland Europe. CCCP seem to be storm rolling. Storm rolling? Steam rolling ahead. Every time I try and catch up to it, to actually broadcast and stream one of their matches, they're way ahead of me. So, I'll have to wait and see what the result of that is. As we know the winner of round one, which was, well, as it's got here, RSOP, but RSOP were going to win either way. Really check. There we go. And we are into the finals now. No one sent me any naughty messages. Rydek, you let me down again. I don't know. Into the general room of Discord. If you want to go into Discord, there are details on Armoured Warfare's website. It's a good little communication system. Though I haven't done voice in it yet, if I'm honest with you. Let's just quickly refresh. Ooh. Have they just come out? Have they just done it? Oh, I'd love to know who won that one. I really do. I'll find out in a moment. I badly want to know who won that. Come on, guys. Put up the results. Put up the results. Oh, dear. Okay, I think I've found my sport. Forget football. This is what I like. I never liked football in the first place, if I'm honest with you, but... And hello to Assassingo, who has joined us on the stream. There's a minute delay on this, by the way, mate, so I'm talking to you from the past and you are currently in my future. That, I believe, is called science. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, CCCP lost. Interesting. Ooh, okay. Right. So, next it's Slowbots RSOP versus CCP and Tengeri versus RSOP. And that's all I'm going to call them from now on, because I can't remember the rest of their name because I'm old. Old and useless. I'm older than Jingles. You any idea how depressing it is to actually have to say that out loud? One of these days I'm going to meet that man, and he's going to point at me and laugh. I can't say I'd blame him if I'm honest with you. Okay, so round 2 will start at 1/4 the hour, which we've got 10 minutes yet. So take 5, folks. Okay, I will say it again. Go and make a nice cup of tea. And if only I'd been given some videos to play. Tut, 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 tut. I'm looking forward to seeing how some of the other games were. Hopefully they're going to put them up on the Armoured Warfare League's YouTube channel. And we can see just how CCCP stormed through to win Group D. I also want to see what the other final, the round 1, the Tenegri versus CCCP match was like. I'm going to try and get a CCCP match for round 2, just so I can say I have actually streamed them. They're at the top of my group and I never got a chance to stream them. So 2 seconds, folks. My nose is, well, revolting. Okay, we're back. Has anybody set anything up yet? Yes. However, I am going to wait for that CCCP map to come up. I really do want to have a chance to stream and commentate on one of their matches. And then the next one I'll do Tengeri. This thing needs a refresh button. Coastal threat. What? No. And High Rydek. There we go. We'll teach Rydek proper grammar. It must be awful trying to learn English. It is such an awkward language. He speaks it superbly, though. There's no two ways about it. And you know something? Freitag does as well. And he's American. Okay, I'm going to ready myself up. And there we go again. Look. Look, Slowbots. There's the Leo 2AV. The VFM5. Now, is CCCP going to keep the Terminator in, I wonder? I really want to see how this thing does. The trouble is, it is quite slow, comparatively. So that's going to be interesting. That really is going to be interesting. And hello, Shaved Dwarf. Good match you played. It really was. It's a shame you guys didn't get through. And yes, I had a good old chuckle at your name. Okay, so they got rid of the Terminator. They've taken it out. Interesting. I like the fact you can see what the other team are playing, because I should imagine there's going to be a certain amount of discussion on their individual TeamSpeak servers. What do we go with? What don't we go with? What's going to work? What isn't going to work? Right, so Slowbots have lost their first final stage match, but then again, so have CCCP. So Slowbots have not changed their lineup here. They've still got that expeditionary tank. I'm not sure, obviously, about CCCP. I'm not entirely here. I obviously haven't seen what's going on. Look, Rydek's doing counting. Wow, I wonder if he gets paid extra for doing that. The urge to type missed one and screw him up is very, very hard. Very hard, very, very, very hard on me, yes. Well, good luck to both teams. I'm looking forward to this. Slowbots will be in blue. The Soviet Union will be in red. How apt! Okay, give it a second. It's thinking it's through. I love the graphics in this game. There's some quite beautiful stuff. If you look at, I was going to say Operation Ricochet, the Pipelines map. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Beautiful. No, I got those two mixed up. Doesn't matter. So, here we are. There's Darko. He is in... I think it's Darok. I keep calling him Darko. He's in his VFM5. Let's pull out. I'm sure I'm missing one somewhere. There should be 5 of them. I can see 4. Here we go then. Good luck both teams. Okay. There's a bit of a spread happening here. They're looking at the flanks fairly obviously. Look up at the north. Expeditionary tank there. Crossing independently over the northern bridge. Let's go and see over here, because this is where things are going to start to happen. Darok there, trying to get into a spotting position on high ground. Vanitoka in his VBL, trying to do the same thing. However, he's decided, no, we're going to back off. They've been spotted, obviously. Alright, then Slowbot's there, trundling in, heading towards Cap. Now, what are CCCCP up to? This is interesting. What are they doing? Apart from employing tactics. Are they going to make them chase after them? Or are they just going to try and puzzle them? Let's have a look here. Okay, we're hiding from you guys. BBL there, lighting them up, and they're going to stay and snipe for a little bit. Quite a clever tactic, if I'm honest with you. They're in a better position to do damage than the other team initially. Element of surprise now has been dropped, however. No one going for the cap. Ah, yep, there we go. It started. Is he going to stay there? Yes, they are. They're going to force the issue. CCCP going right, it seems, to the southern end of the map. No, they're going to start playing mind games, it seems. How's that poor little VBL doing? He's spotting... I should imagine you can only see the one VFM. Zion FBF's there. However, here they come. They're coming from over there. It really is cat and mouse now. Essentially, CCCP are the attacking force. Slowbots are in defence. I have noticed that that doesn't tend to work out well for the defending team. Nice use of smoke there. Nice use of smoke there. By Tactical Nuke, I'm guessing. And we have Spider Tank there, Gideon. Okay, they're going to head round to the south slightly. Sorry, to the north slightly. Is it north? No, it's east. I do apologise. And come round. Okay, cat and mouse around there. VBL versus Lav 2AV. Ah, unfortunate. That's not always the case with the VBL. They are now shooting each other rather nastily. I wonder if you can shoot each other friendly. Trying to get all of this in on the screen, it's a bit tricky. I'd be interested to know how playing the expeditionary tank in this match is working out. It looks like CCCP, as I said, the attackers never ever win on this. Every capture the flag, it's very rare. Every capture the flag style game, if you've got a team in defence, they do tend to hold on to it. And Zeron BF, he's, well, it's going to go horribly for him. There's no two ways about it. He's on 208 health. He's played, there it is. It's gone. It's done. A win there for Slowbots RSOP. The Soviet Union halted in its tracks. And for CCCP, that's 2 losses in this final stage. Slowbots, they've won 1, they've lost 1. So, let's have a look at it. Again, it is pretty conclusive, really. 3,076 the most damage there. Done by a value for money 5, that's Darroch. 5 assists, 3 spots, and used the repair kit. Nicely done. Nicely done. And that's gone. Okay, so we know the outcome of one of the round 2 matches in the final stage. Tengeri versus RSOP is still in progress. If I get a chance, I'll do the Tengeri match next time. Because it should be... oh, it's Tengeri versus Slowbots. Haha, okay, fair enough. Can't wait to find out the result of this one. Let's have a quick look on Discord. Yep, it's still in progress, it seems. Unfortunately, whilst that's in progress, I've got nothing much else I can say to you. I've told you about the wolf vehicles, I've told you about this, that and the other. Remember, this is going to be going on for a little bit. We've got 3 more weeks of these mini PvP tournaments. Okay, so get a team together. and just come and have fun. It's tier 6, which isn't too difficult to get to. Come and have a giggle. It doesn't matter if you win or you lose. I know it's a cliche, but it is the taking part that counts. You're going to have some fun. You're going to meet some really nice people, and hopefully you're going to learn some tactics. That's still going, look at it. Again, I'll give you the rules, because remember, this isn't just EU server. I'm streaming the EU server, but this is happening in the United States as well. Okay, it's maximum tier 6 with no tank restrictions. You can use your premium tanks, as you can probably tell from the matches I've been streaming. The reason they're using Reactor as the map this evening, anyway, is it's not being used very often in competitions. Back in May, there was a mini tournament where it did use Reactor, and it was just a little test. Went down quite well, all intents and purposes. So, yeah, 5 players to your team. Of course, you can have a player in reserve, and it's encounter mode, and it's got a 10-minute limit. Remember to get Discord, and yep, again the prizes: WZ 1224 and 1,000 gold for each member of the winning team. BWP 1M Puma and 500 gold for second place, and Chieftain Mark 6 and 500 gold for third place. I should point out, okay, that if you've already got your vehicle, okay, for example, if you've already got a Chieftain Mark 6, you'll get 1,000,000 credits, which ain't nothing to be sneezed at, quite frankly. So there we go. Get yourselves a team together, basically, boys and girls. Even if you don't win, it's a giggle, quite frankly. No two ways about it. Thank you, Will. Appreciated. Okay. Again, we're still waiting. I really want to know what the outcome's going to be for CCCP. No, not CCCP. Tenegri. Tengeri versus... Oh, it's gone. So I'm going to get in on that. I wonder what it was. Oh, come on, I need to know. I need to know. I've got the bug. I hate to say it, I've got the bug. This is terrible. I haven't updated the website. Yes, they have. Okay, there we go. Still, however, waiting for the result of the Tengeri versus RSOP match. Quick look at the time. 22 minutes past the hour. 9 o'clock if you're in the UK, 10 o'clock if you're over in mainland Europe, which I really must get back to at some stage. I'm planning next year to go to Paris. I've never been to Paris. I want to go to Paris. I'm almost at the point of being able to do it, so fingers crossed. Take a couple of good friends with me. My chief scientist and my almost daughter. And we'll go and stand at the bottom of the Eiffel Tower and yell, "Bye-bye, Duggan." It's the law. I'm a Doctor Who fan. This is what we do. Ah, here we go. Oh, this is getting interesting now. The results are through for that second match in the round 2. Tengeri lost to RSOP. RSOP now have won both their matches so far. Okay, so it's RSOP versus CCCP. I am going to basically, let's just take this off, come back in. I'm not going to commentate on RSOP versus CCCP. I haven't commentated so far on Tengeri. We're going to do that on this next match. Once the game's actually put up. After that, I'm not entirely certain how this finishes. I know there's going to be a Swiss-style playoff if necessary. 2 seconds. Nose is about to go. Hey, I haven't eaten anything. That's terrible. Well, hello, Armoured Warfare Leagues. You're following me at the moment, are you? You poor, sad, twisted fools. Right, you really do need to get that refresh. Is this a refresh button? It is! I found the refresh button. Hooray! It's taken me all evening. Well done, Siobhan. Okay. Right then. Oh, okay. Maybe not. All I said was observer, please. Let's try this again. I can't believe it's taken me all evening to get the refresh button. Honestly, what is wrong with my brain? I am old and feek and weeble. Come on, let's get that game up. Let's get going. I am very tempted to actually see to do the other one, but I better not, because if RSOP win their third match, they've won it. They will have won the entire tournament. It's down to CCP. There we go. Ah, good. Oops. Can you spell observer? Right then. Interesting. T-72A seems to be the MBT of choice aside from the Leo. Though, as we saw earlier on, having a team comprised entirely of T-72As and one VBL did not work out too well. Again, variety is useful. Well, last minute juggling of tanks once you see what the other team are coming up with. This could be the very last match of the evening. I'm going to have to wait and see, certainly if RSOP beats CCCP in the other match. Oh, poor Nick 101. He's obviously the backup man. Oh dear. Interesting. Leo 2AVs out of EBL versus Slowbot's slightly more diverse T-72A/VFM squad. I don't know. I don't know. It's nice that a battalion, RSOP, can field two teams. I'm guessing that they're a battalion, RSOP. Are they a separate thing? What are they? I don't know. We'll find out. Need to do post-match interviews. It's no good. Okay, the countdown started. Here we go. Fingers crossed. I've no idea who I want to win because I'm completely neutral. Actually, I want to win. I'm allowed. Good luck, guys. I wish I could pronounce the rest of that name. It's Tenjeri something or other. Okay, reactor. What a surprise. The only difference I see about taking out all the Leos rather than the T-72As is the manoeuvrability. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do, as this might well be the last match I commentate on tonight. We're going to go all the way and start on the other side of the map. Because reasons, why not? Let's do something different. Here we go. Here are Tengeri, the guys who I haven't had a chance to talk about so far. They've got the VBL, he's off, he's running, and someone's wasting ammunition. You may yet regret that shot. I'm just saying. You need all the resources you can get on a match like this. Interesting. Look where he's going. He's going over to the northern flank. He's going to try and get spots from over there. That's the first time I've seen this done this evening. However, let's go back over here. Quick look there at Slowbots. Okay, once again, trying to crest the hill. Not sure what's going on. They're going to wait. They're going to be very careful. They've got two over there on the southern side of the island. VBL now crossing the dam. Okay, they're trying to outflank. That's interesting. We saw this maneuver happen once in the very first game I streamed, and it worked horrifically well. It was a slaughter. VBL now coming down the eastern side of the map, coming to give his teammates some support. And there it is. He's now starting to pepper fire into that T-72A. Not actually done that much damage. Okay, Tengeri have to realise that they've got a flank there weakened. However, it's no longer a concern, as Darok has been killed. It's still anyone's match. It's that simple. Mozzie in the VBL. I can see what he's trying to do. He's holding them back, but he's going to have to move a bit closer at some stage, change his position. Because he's not doing a huge amount of good there. Okay, it's become a slogfest. There's no two ways about it. It's a meat grinder. Place your bets who's going to go pop next. I think it's going to be somebody from RSOP, good old Slowbots. They're looking a little bit on the weaker side, and there it is. Bartender's gone. However, Jeopard has as well. 3 versus 4. It's going to be a close one. Not so much now. Tengeri now really resurgent. Tactical Nuke is going to have a problem there. Let's go and see him. Let's go and see his final death. Yeah, and last of the match, there it is. It's gone. Okay, so Tengeri win that one. They have they've won 2, they've lost 1. We now await the results of RSOP versus CCCP. Will's just confirmed that RSOP is the same battalion. Wonderful that they're able to field 2 teams. Indeed. Badger in tonight's North American mini PvP have fielded 3 teams. This is wonderful news. Okay, let's look at the scores here. Basically, Reddy in the Leo 2 AV came out top though, 2,405 damage, 5 spots and 5 assists, and 4 Slowbots, 2,060 points from Bartender. 1 assist, 4 spots. Okay, now we wait to see what, if anything, is going to happen. Are we going to need a playoff? How did RSOP do against CCCP? The game stopped by the look of it. The game is over. Or unless it hasn't been played. So now we wait. This has been highly enjoyable to do. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching it and listening to it as well. I honestly thought I was going to make a complete fool out of myself as usual, but no, I think I've done all right. Okay, there we go. The website's now being updated to show the current state of play. There we go. As you can see, round 1, Slowbots beat RSOP and Tangerry beat CCCP. Round 2, Slowbots won against CCCP and Tangerry lost against RSOP. So, round 3, we've just seen Slowbots lose to Tangerry. We need that final result to find out if RSOP have won. It's important. We need to know. And thank you, Will, for that on Discord. Appreciated. Oh, I need to know. I need to know. Right. Okay, so CCCP are doing... only 5 of them in. Is that their final match against RSOP? Or have they played it? No, it can't be. Look at the description. Okay. This is tension. This is serious tension. Like I say, who needs things like football? I mean, I'm not into football at all. But this is fun. And hey, you don't get wet and you don't leave the comfort of your own comfy chair. It doesn't get better than this, quite frankly. Oh, come on, put the results up, guys. Stop tormenting me. Just have to sit here and wait, won't we? I could sing a song for you, but UN resolutions have banned me from doing such things. As for second place, Tangerry have... well, they've won 2 and lost 1. So it won't be Slowbot. CCCP have lost 2. Looks like Tangerry are going to come in second. It's that 3rd place spot that's going to be interesting. There may have to be playoffs for that. Yeah, Slowbots have won 1. CCCP we don't know about, which is mildly annoying, quite frankly. Oh, I don't know. We're so close to the end of this. Finding out who's what. We know Tangerry are going to be second. There's no two ways about it, unless RSOP have beaten CCCP. In which case it's going to start getting very, very confusing. Okay, very quickly again, just to tell you, whilst we're waiting, and as they've not given me any videos to show you guys, Look what's up for sale again. It's the Wolfpack. I love the Wolfpack. It's the BMD2 Wolf. Okay. It's going to cost you 2,700 gold. You get a 30% boost, and it's great fun throwing it around the battlefield. The Centauro 120 Wolf. 6,300. We're getting discounts on these. Free 30% boost, and quite frankly, it's a nasty piece of work. The Weasel. It's worth it for the giggle, quite frankly. But this is my favourite. The Challenger one. It's my baby. Again, 6,300 gold. You get a 10% discount off it and a 30% boost. And they've got this beautiful colour scheme which fits in nowhere, frankly. I hate to say it, but no. Oh, right. The results are in. Look at this. RSOP have pulled it back now. So, they are the winners of tonight. Tanjeri are second. CCCP, they haven't really come in there. Looks like Slowbots there have come in third, is it? It's hard to tell. Beautifully done. That's going to be it, I should imagine, for me. And I've just been spammed